Being the best version of yourself has a lot of layers, and I'm going to be honest, it's not an easy accomplishment whatsoever. Most people won't ever be the best version of themselves, or at least not the most complete version of themselves. Some of us can learn to be our best selves in terms of health, diet, some of us will thrive when it comes to fitness, some of us will know how to be disciplined and can sort of better our lives through side hustles and hard work, but not a lot of us can truly be our best selves in every way. I'm going to give you one single piece of advice. This advice, if you choose to follow it, will help you on your way to being the best version of yourself. By the end of this video, hopefully you're going to walk away feeling motivated and ready to improve your life. Maybe one specific area in life, or maybe multiple ways. But either way, if you give this a try, you will see improvements. I feel like I'm the best version of myself that I've ever been, and I'm nowhere near the perfect version of myself. I've got many things that I need to sort out and improve in my life, but I've come very far over the years. I was an anxious, unmotivated, undisciplined procrastinator, pretty much. I was someone with no drive, kind of just drifted through life. But this one piece of advice truly was a game changer for me. So, looking after yourself. This is what you need to be doing. Putting it as simply as possible. Look after yourself. Now, this should pretty much be the simplest part of life. It should be automatic. You are you, why wouldn't you look after yourself? But actually for me personally, I always found it much easier to look after other people than I did myself. I'd always help people stay on the right track, be their best selves. The amount of motivational speeches I've given to my friends and family, the pep talks, dietary advice, gym advice, I'd go out of my way to research the best workouts and how to get all the nutrition you need. I'd job hunt for people if they weren't happy in their jobs. It's insane really, but these people do just let me do it because they know how officious I am, I guess. They know I get too involved, but they also know that I mean well, so it's just kind of my thing. And actually these people do listen to me. But my point here is that it's really strange how I couldn't be that person towards myself. I could look after everyone else but myself. It doesn't seem to make much sense. But here's the trick, here's the one thing that I've sworn by for years. The one thing that's made everything so much better for me. Basically, look at yourself as someone that you love. See yourself as another person that you care for. Take a step back, kind of step out of your body, detach yourself and look at yourself. See that person that's in front of you and say, I care about this person. I'm going to look after this person. Don't see it as, oh, I'll be alright if I eat junk food, it's just me, I'll deal with it. See it as, I don't want this person that I care about to be unhealthy. I care about them and I'm going to get involved and make sure they eat healthy. That's what you have to do. Don't skip the gym because you can't be bothered to go. If it was a loved one or a close friend telling you that they're going to stay home because they can't be bothered to go to the gym, you're probably going to convince them to go. You tell them that it's the right thing to do, so be that person for yourself. Convince yourself to go. Tell yourself that it's the right thing to do. Just see yourself as a friend or family member that you're tasked with looking after. Don't see yourself as yourself, because then that gives you license to be lazy and careless. Kind of like when you have a car, you're a bit reckless with your car after a while because it's yours, If you damage it, it's yours, you'll deal with it. If you borrow a car, you're very careful, you look after it. You're much more conscious of its condition and you feel much more obliged to take care of it. See yourself as someone that you're looking after. It's quite difficult at first to achieve that kind of perspective and detachment. It really is a bit abnormal, I guess, but trust me, after a while it becomes second nature. And sometimes you have to remind yourself and even say it out loud. Tell yourself out loud, I'm looking after you, you have to cook a healthy dinner tonight. You can't order takeaway. You need the nutrition, you need to save your money. Tell yourself these things out loud as if you're telling someone that you love. It works, it really works. But it will take time and it will take a lot of reminding yourself to do this. It won't be second nature for a while, but once it is, honestly, it will change your life. Since applying this method, I guess you could call it, I've changed for the better in so many ways, and I see myself differently now. I naturally see myself as someone that I care about now, whereas I just didn't in the past. I was just me, in my body, my life, I can do what I want, I can face the repercussions. But now it's me, like someone I care about, and I always try and do the best things for myself. I don't want this person to have to face repercussions. I want what's best for this person in every way possible. And this mentality affects everything. It stops me from laying in and wasting the mornings. It stops me from skipping gym and developing chronic pains from poor posture. It stops me eating unhealthy and losing sight of my body goals. It stops me from letting other people walk over me too. You know, back in the day, I didn't have a backbone, I didn't have the confidence to stand up for myself, and I always kind of felt like I was inferior to other people, that I deserved any harsh words that came my way, you know, that the people above me in a corporate world were bigger and better than me. I was convinced that this was just the way of life, it was natural. But would I ever let someone at work treat my sister or my best friends or anyone that I care about like dirt? Would I ever sit there, witness that, and just allow it? Absolutely not. And now that I've become someone I care about myself, I just simply can't let people walk over me anymore. This method really has given me a whole new perspective, a new outlook on life. I stress less, I'm more disciplined, I work harder when it comes to my side hustles, I see everyone as equals, you know, job title is a job title, no one is above me. It's just changed everything for the better, and this is no exaggeration. All this positive change, it almost feels like an awakening, just from choosing to see myself as someone that I care about, someone that I've been tasked with looking after. I really think you should give this a go and see what it does for you. Just remember, it is so easy to forget to do this, but anytime you feel like you're letting yourself down, whether it's letting people talk down to you, skipping the gym, ordering takeaway, not tidying the house, or even yourself being disrespectful towards others, anytime any of these things happen, remind yourself of the task at hand, remind yourself of this method, look after yourself and see how positive things start to become. See the progress. Honestly, it's a game changer. If you're interested, check out my suggested video on how to be disciplined so that you can achieve your goals. And other than that, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.